All right. Chapters 1, Lesson 7, positive and negative numbers. They're called integers. Integers are whole numbers and their opposites. Um, when they're, oh, yeah, positive and negative numbers when you don't have fractions or decimals, which all of these are. Or not all of these, anyways. In the lesson they are. So when you go to the right, the numbers are getting bigger. When you go to the left, the numbers are getting smaller. To the right of zero are positives, to the left of zero are negatives. You can think of like a thermometer um, laying sideways. Um, and then they talk about this idea of opposites. If you add opposites, they always add up to zero. Opposites are um, like if you went right 3 and then left 3, you'd end back up at 0. If you went left 3 and then right 3, you'd end back up at 0. So here they're showing you how to add using a number line. 3 plus 4, you go right 3, and then right 4, you went right 7. Just like going right 4 and then right 3, you end up at 7. If you go left 3 and then left 4, you end up at negative 7. Left 4, left 3 is negative 7. So then, what if this sign, so anyways, I just do good guys and good guys is more good guys. And just like bad guys and bad guys is more bad guys. Look to the left. If there's one flat symbol, which could be negative or opposite or even a subtraction sign, that means that number is a bad guy. That's how I do this. But here, I want you to see how to do it using a number line. So here, I would say that that's 3 good guys and into town rides 4 bad guys. And when you have good guys and bad guys, that's a fight, and there's more bad guys, so there'll be one bad guy left over. That's how I talk my way through this. But here you went right 3, and then you went left 4. 4 is bigger than 3, so you end up in the negative side of 0 by 1. So here's how you can draw the picture using a number line to figure it out. I would just do good guys and bad guys. Here you went left 4, you have bad guys. Into town rides 3 good guys. You still have the fight, and you still have 1 bad guy left over. You went left 4 and then right 3. You didn't make it out of negative land. It's negative 1. Here you went left 3 and then right 4. You made it into positive side by 1. Again, 3 bad guys into town rides 4 good guys. You have a fight. You have more good guys. You can have 1 good guy left over. Here you went right 4 and then left 3. You didn't make it out of positive land. It's 1. 4 good guys into town rides 3 bad guys. You have a fight. You have 1 good guy left over. Anyways, here we go. Compare. Oh, so if it's on the right, it's bigger. 11 is bigger than 9. Greater. 11 is greater than 9. 0 is on the right of negative 3, so it's greater. If you make with your right hand, that's a greater. If you make with your left hand, that's less than. Number 9, they ask you to draw a number line and it's opposite. So here's negative 6 over here, 6 to the left, and the opposite is 6, which is 6 to the right. They're the same distance from 0 on opposite sides of 0. That's another definition of opposites. They have the same absolute value, or the same distance from 0, going in on the opposite sides of 0, on different sides of 0. Here's 5, and the opposite would be negative 5. Oh, and opposites always add up to 0. 2 different numbers that add up to 0. So adding, I do 7 good guys, GG is good guys, and BG is bad guys. You have into town writes 3 bad guys. Well, that's F stands for fight, which means you're subtracting. You have more good guys to start with, you'll have good guys left over. You have 4 good guys, into town writes 6 bad guys. That's a fight. You have more bad guys, you're gonna have 2 bad guys left over. Number 21, you have 7 bad guys, into town write 8 good guys. That's a fight. You have 1 good guy left over. You can go left 7 and right 8 if you want to draw the picture. You have 8 bad guys, and into town writes 15 good guys. That's a fight. You have 10 good guys left over. You go on left 5 and then right 15. You end up in positive land. When you're going left and right, you're subtracting. I should have said, when you're heading towards 0, you're subtracting. When you're heading all of these, you go first. You go a direction. Then when you on the second one, if you head towards 0, that's when you're subtracting. On these, if it's right and right, if you're heading away from 0, you're adding. Or left and left, you're adding the numbers. But once you go one direction, if you turn around and go towards 0, that's when you're subtracting. And doing the number line thing. Let's see, where are we at? Number 27. Put them in order from least to greatest. Well, the smallest one is 5.06, then 5.062, and then 5 and 1600ths, and 5 and 6100ths. Okay, they are written out in order. Number 30, so they ask you to make a part whole model. So the total is the first number, the minuend, 3,270, and then your 2 parts, doesn't matter which one's on the left or right. 33, your total is n, and so 6.75 plus 15. And 36, n's your total again, and you just have negative 2 and 4. Number 36, so the first number, your biggest number, is your minuend. What you're subtracting is your subtrahend, and then your answer is called your difference. So on 42, I slid the parentheses so that it's around the 2 numbers that add up easy. This is 17 plus 40 is 57, and that's called associative property. And so here I'm going to use associative property. Again, I'm sliding the parentheses, and those add up to 50 plus 27, 77. So associative property, when you slide the parentheses. Commutative is when you change the order, when you move the numbers. Number 45, round to the greatest place value. So the first one becomes 1,000, the second one becomes 4,000, so that's about 5,000. And I went to show you more drawing. Left and left is farther left, right and right is farther right. If you go left, then right, you subtract. And you can just see it didn't make it out of the negative land. If you go right and then left, you subtract, and it made it into negative land because 7's bigger than 5, so your answer should be negative if you're doing it that way. Hope you have a great day.